Hey everyone, welcome back to ML Works. In this video, we'll continue with our series on AI agent monitoring and evaluation. So this is the second part of the series where we'll be tracing the agent. So as part of this task, we'll be creating a React style agent with three tools. One is calculator, there is get current date, and there is wikistub, where the calculator will be used for evaluating the arithmetic operation or expression, and then we'll have get current date, which is used for returning the today's date, and then we have wikistub, which contains the fact about Python, MLflow, LangChain and Ollama. So MLflow will trace the entire agent loop, meaning all the LLM reasoning steps, every tool call that has been done, and every observation in a single hierarchical trace. So the hierarchical trace will look like this. So where you have LLM call, which will be like first the third process and what was the action taken and if the tool was called or not. And then we'll have the observation, and then we go to thought, and finally we reach the final response. So the key code here is that we first set the tags for each type of action that we do. So for instance, agent type, we have React, LLM model, we have Qwen 3.5 0.8b. So this is one section where you set the tags, and then you have this agent executor where you will be invoking your agent for the given query. So this is with respect to agent tracing. Now let us go and understand our Python script here. So if you look at the architecture of the agent, first you will have an user question, and that will be sent to our React agent, which is created with the help of LangChain, and it is integrated with Chat Ollama, where you have Ollama running in the backend. So this agent will have access to three tools, which is calculator, date tool and wikistub. So based on the type of query that is coming in, we'll be making call to the tools if required, and then finally we'll be generating our final response, and that response will be part of your MLflow trace. Now coming to the script, the first part is to import all the necessary modules. So we have some import statements where we take in date, time and warnings to avoid certain warnings that are popping up when you are running the script. And then we import MLflow, and then we use Chat Ollama, which is typically used for integrating with the Ollama API in the back end. We'll be using that, and then we have tools for connecting to various tools like calculator, date tool, and then we have our create React agent from LangGraph. Now coming to the MLflow setup, first thing we do is we set the tracking URI. So with the help of this URI, we'll be able to send our traces to the MLflow server running on localhost 6001. And then we create an experiment called as LangChain Ollama agent, and we create our MLflow.langchain.autolog. So this will ensure that all the traces are captured when you are making call to the agent. Now let us define the tools. So first tool is the calculator. So the key part is our tool decorator, and then this will turn your function into a tool for agent to call. And then we have this doc string where we explain exactly what this tool does, and then we have our result here. So here we take the expression. This is a built-in expression, and we are setting it as empty dictionary. And then we return the result as string here. If it is failing, then we throw the exception here. Next comes our next tool, which is a tool decorator. We have a function get current date. This will take the today's date and time, and it will showcase it as part of the response. And then comes our wikistub, where we have this doc string, which will explain that return a short factual summary about a well-known topic. So the supported topic is these 5 topics. So these are the various facts that are present for now. So we have 5 topics: Python, MLflow, LangChain, Ollama and Graph, and these are the values of that key. So this is key and this is value. Now what we do is we take topic, whatever is coming in here, and we turn it into lowercase and remove the spaces, and then we take our key and we check whether the topic that was sent is present in facts. If it is present, then we get that corresponding fact here. So this is the Wikistub tool. Next comes our LLM initialization. So this is where we define the LLM. So we take in chat Ollama and we take the model Qwen 3.5 0.8 billion parameter model. The base URL is where our Ollama server is running, localhost 11434, and we set the hyperparameter, which is temperature, as 0.1. So this is where we create the tool variable, where we have the list of tools that we have created, which is calculator, get current state, and Wikistub. So this is present inside the list. Now when we are creating the React agent, we pass in the LLM which we created here, and then we have our tools, which is this 3, and we create our agent. Now finally we are setting our test data set, which is basically your questions that you will be sending it to the LLM. So first is, what is 128 divided by 4, then multiplied by 3, what is today's date, tell me about MLflow, what is LangGraph. So basically this specific question should call the calculator tool. So this should call the get current date tool, and these two questions should call the Wikistub, because Wikistub contains information about MLflow and LangGraph. So it should call corresponding tools. Now coming to the next step, where we start with our MLflow.start run and we give the run name as React Agent Demo, and then we set the tags here, where we have agent type as React, LLM model as Qwen 3.5 0.8 billion parameter model, provider is Ollama, framework is LangGraph. And then we iterate through the test questions that we have here in the list. We iterate through this, and then we invoke the agent and we send in the question, and then we get the response here, and we extract the response from the JSON here, and which will become our final response, which we print it here. If there is any issue, then we raise an exception, and finally we print the final statement here: agent run complete, open localhost 6001 to view the traces. So let me just go here now, close this one, clear this. Now we are under Python-env environment, so we don't have to switch anything here. First let me go to the terminal now. Here I'll be starting the MLflow server, setting the port as 6001. Let me run this. Okay, so it won't pick this up, so I have to go to the Python environment, bin activate, clear this. Now I'll run the same command, MLflow server port 6001. So this will start the MLflow server on port 6001 localhost. Now let me go to IDE here, and I am under this folder exactly. Now let us run the agent tracing. Let us do Python 3.02 agent tracing. So now it has to create an experiment with the name LangChain Ollama agent, and it will iterate through all these test questions, and based on the type of questions, the model will be able to answer it, or it may give an empty string. If you have a complex question, then you can use a larger model, such that you can get a better appropriate response. So it has executed for all the 4 questions, I guess. Now let us go and see in our MLflow server, which is this one, I guess. Let me go to the browser here, go to new window and type in localhost 6001, and you will see we have our experiment, which is LangChain Ollama agent. It has 6 traces. There are 2 errors. Okay, and this is the latency. So P50 it is 2.72, P90 6.1, and P99. This is the percentile latency. And here we have errors, that is 33% error rate, and token usage is 3.22k input tokens and 1.05 output tokens. And what is tokens per trace? We can go to the traces from here also, view traces from period. Okay, so this can be done. So now let me go to quality here. Since we are not evaluating anything right now, we don't see quality, but we should have tool calls. So we have 3 tool calls. There is calculator, get current date, and Wikistub. So for every tool call we have a success of 100%, and latency is given here. And if I see the latency comparison here, so get current date took 1 millisecond, other took 0.0, and this is the tool usage over time. And then we have total error rate, wiki stub. Okay, so let me go to this one inside this. Okay, this is just showing the same thing, total error rates. Now let me go to the tracers. This is where we have our input and output response. So first is the what is lang graph. So this generated this specific response and it gave a bunch of information here. And let me see this one. Okay, this is human, what is langgraph user, this is assistant, this is the response it generated, and here we have the graph as well, langgraph agent. Let's see, so this is the agent, should continue, call model. Okay, their enable sequence, prompt and chat Ollama. Okay, so this is just showing us the way it went through the whole flow. Let me close this. Let me go here, right? This one 128 divided by 4. So here it divided, multiplied by 3, and let's see what was the response here. 96. Is that correct? Okay, this is 32 and 96 is the correct answer. Final answer is this one. So it called the tool here, if you notice, and this is the output it generated here. The interesting part is when we had this one, what is lang graph, it did not call the tool here, it directly generated the response from the LLM. It did not make use of the tool for like this tool, right, which we discussed here, the facts one, the wiki stub part. So this should have been the result from, but since the LLM also knows the how to answer that query, it generated the response. It did not go and looked into the tools for that specific query. Now if I just go to MLflow again here, let me close this. So let's go to this specific question where we make use of tool get current date. Yeah, so it made use of this tool and it generated the response, which is 2026/7/1. This is July 1st. Okay, and this is the summary, and get current date was called, chat Ollama was called, chat Ollama was called. This was the response. Today's date is July 1st, 2026. Now let me go to this one, tell me about MLflow, and it went and called this specific tool wiki stub here, and it generated this response, which is part of that response from the IDE, right? This one for the MLflow is an open source packaging and deployment. Yeah, packaging and deployment. Yep. So we are able to see all the traces captured by the MLflow for all the LLM calls that we made, and we are able to see all the details. What is the flow also we can see here. You can see, if I can just maximize this, we have this lang graph, then we have agent. This is the tell me about MLflow, the user sends the input, and this is the tool, which is wiki stub, and the topic is MLflow, and it makes the call to the wiki stub and gets the response. Should continue, call model and runnable sequence. If I just go down here, this is the prompt, tell me about MLflow, and this is the response we'll get. Chat Ollama will generate the final response. Inputs and outputs and attributes and events. So there is so much information is present inside each trace, right? We can easily understand what is the latency here also. 6.4 seconds for this specific question, then 2.3, 3.11, 5.819. This is cool. Now let's see if there is anything else that we have to look at. I don't think so, because we just created an agent and we just try to capture all the traces that are generated by that specific agent. We have not right now created any LLM scorer such that we can evaluate the LLM response. For now, this is working fine. So with this, I'll be concluding this video. We'll be seeing about how to evaluate LLM response with custom evaluation in the next video. So for now, we are done. So thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next.